The Roman Empire, a name synonymous with power, innovation, and grandeur. The echoes of its influence can still be felt today, resonating through the annals of history. For centuries, Rome stood as a beacon of civilization, its influence radiating outward like ripples in a pond. The empire's reach extended far and wide, touching the lives of countless people across diverse lands. From the rugged hills of Scotland to the sun-drenched sands of North Africa, Roman law, language, and culture left an indelible mark on the world. The remnants of their presence can still be seen in the ruins that dot these landscapes, a testament to their enduring legacy. The Roman Empire's success was no accident. It was the result of meticulous planning, strategic foresight, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. It was built on the foundations of a disciplined military, a complex system of governance, and remarkable feats of engineering. The Roman legions, with their rigorous training and unyielding discipline, were the backbone of the empire's might. Roman roads, aqueducts, and architecture stood as testaments to their ingenuity, connecting their vast empire and shaping the very landscape they inhabited. These marvels of engineering not only facilitated trade and communication, but also symbolized the unity and strength of the Roman state. Yet even the mightiest of empires are not immune to the passage of time. The grandeur of Rome began to fade, its once vibrant cities now lying in ruins, overgrown and forgotten by the relentless march of history. Like a star that burns bright but eventually fades, the Roman Empire too experienced a slow and agonizing decline. The reasons for this decline were manifold, a complex interplay of internal strife and external pressures. Understanding this decline, unraveling the threads that led to its eventual collapse, offers valuable lessons for empires of today and tomorrow. Historians and scholars continue to study the fall of Rome, seeking insights into the vulnerabilities that can undermine even the most powerful of civilizations. It is a story of internal decay and external pressures, a cautionary tale of how even the most formidable of powers can crumble under the weight of their own complexities. The legacy of Rome serves as a reminder that no empire, no matter how great, is invincible. It is a lesson in humility, a call to vigilance, and a testament to the enduring power of history. At the heart of Rome's decline was a rot that festered from within: political instability. The once efficient machinery of Roman governance, characterized by a strong Senate and capable emperors, began to sputter and stall. Succession crises became commonplace, with emperors often meeting untimely ends, victims of assassination or intrigue. The thirst for power led to constant power struggles, weakening the very fabric of the empire. Ambitious generals, recognizing the instability at the heart of the empire, began to leverage their legions for personal gain, further exacerbating the chaos. This internal strife had a devastating impact on the lives of ordinary Romans. With the central government weakened, corruption flourished. Provincial governors, often more concerned with personal enrichment than the welfare of their people, levied exorbitant taxes and lined their own pockets. The Roman people, once proud citizens of a glorious empire, found themselves increasingly disillusioned and distrustful of their leaders. This erosion of trust, coupled with the constant threat of violence and instability, created a climate ripe for the empire's downfall. As the political landscape of the Roman Empire descended into chaos, so too did its once mighty economy. The endless cycle of civil wars and political instability had taken a heavy toll, disrupting trade routes and undermining economic productivity. Adding to these woes was the ever-increasing cost of maintaining the empire's vast military and sprawling bureaucracy. To fund its expenses, the Roman government resorted to debasing its currency, a desperate measure that led to rampant inflation. The once valuable Roman denarius, a silver coin that had been the bedrock of the empire's economy, lost its purchasing power. Prices soared, making basic necessities unaffordable for ordinary citizens. The reliance on slave labor, a cornerstone of the Roman economic system, also contributed to its decline. With a large slave population, there was little incentive for technological innovation or the development of a robust middle class. The Roman economy, once a symbol of prosperity and abundance, was caught in a downward spiral, further weakening the empire's foundations. Section 4. The Barbarian Tide. External Pressures. The Roman Empire, once a beacon of civilization and military might, now faced unprecedented challenges from all directions. While the Roman Empire grappled with internal decay, a new threat emerged from beyond its borders: The barbarian tribes. These tribes, often seen as uncivilized and barbaric by the Romans, were becoming a formidable force. For centuries, these tribes had lived on the periphery of the Roman world, some even serving as mercenaries in the Roman army. They were familiar with Roman tactics and strategies, having fought alongside Roman soldiers in numerous campaigns. However, the balance of power began to shift as the Roman Empire weakened. The once mighty Roman infrastructure was crumbling, and the cities that had been the heart of the empire were now shadows of their former selves. Pushed by factors like climate change and pressure from other nomadic groups, these tribes, including the Goths, Vandals, and Huns, began to exert increasing pressure on the empire's frontiers. The changing climate disrupted their traditional ways of life, forcing them to seek new lands and resources. Initially, these incursions were repelled, but the once impenetrable Roman legions, weakened by internal strife and stretched thin across a vast empire, found it increasingly difficult to hold back the barbarian tide. The legions, once the pride of Rome, were now struggling to maintain their dominance. The sack of Rome by the Visigoths in 410 CE was a watershed moment, a symbolic blow to the empire's prestige, and a stark reminder of its vulnerability. This event sent shockwaves throughout the Roman world, signaling the beginning of the end for the Western Roman Empire. The barbarian invasions were not simply a matter of brute force, they were a symptom of a much deeper malaise afflicting the Roman Empire. Political instability, economic troubles, and social upheaval had left the empire vulnerable to external threats. The once unified Roman state was now fragmented, with various factions vying for power. As the barbarians continued their incursions, many Roman citizens fled their homes, seeking safety in more secure regions. The destruction left in the wake of these invasions was immense, with countless artifacts and cultural treasures lost forever. Despite the chaos, there were moments of negotiation and diplomacy. Some barbarian leaders sought to integrate into the Roman world, forging treaties and alliances. These interactions were complex, reflecting the changing dynamics of power and culture in this tumultuous period. In the aftermath of these invasions, the Roman Empire would never be the same. The once great cities lay in ruins, but efforts to rebuild and adapt continued. The legacy of Rome endured, even as the empire itself transformed under the weight of external pressures. Section 5. A symphony of collapse intertwined factors. The fall of the Roman Empire was not the result of any single factor, but rather a complex interplay of internal weaknesses and external pressures. Political instability, economic hardship, and barbarian invasions were not isolated events, but rather interconnected threads that, when woven together, formed a tapestry of decline. The constant power struggles and civil wars weakened the central government, making it difficult to address pressing economic and military challenges. Economic hardship, fueled by inflation and a reliance on slave labor, eroded the loyalty of the Roman people and made it challenging to maintain a strong and effective army. This in turn made the empire more susceptible to external threats, as the barbarian tribes sensed weakness and saw an opportunity to seize land and wealth. It was a vicious cycle, each factor exacerbating the others and pushing the Roman Empire further down the path of collapse. Section 6. The enduring legacy of Rome. The fall of the Roman Empire was a momentous event, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in world history. The collapse of this once mighty empire sent shockwaves through the ancient world, leading to a period of great upheaval and transformation. The reasons behind Rome's fall are complex and multifaceted, involving economic troubles, military defeats, and internal strife. Yet, even as the empire crumbled, its influence endured. While the empire itself may have crumbled, its legacy continues to shape the world we live in today. From the grand architecture of our cities, to the foundational principles of our legal systems, the echoes of Rome are all around us. Scholars and historians continue to study Roman history, uncovering new insights and drawing connections to our present-day society. The relics of Rome, whether in museums or integrated into modern landscapes, serve as tangible reminders of this ancient civilization's enduring impact. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and due process, forms the basis of many legal systems around the world. The principles of Roman jurisprudence, such as the rights of individuals and the importance of fair trials, have been integrated into the legal frameworks of countless nations. These legal traditions have evolved over centuries, but their roots can be traced back to the codices and statutes of ancient Rome. Judges, lawyers, and lawmakers continue to draw inspiration from Roman legal thought, ensuring that the legacy of Roman law remains vibrant and relevant. Latin, the language of the Roman Empire, evolved into the Romance languages, including French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese, spoken by billions worldwide. The spread of Latin during the height of the Roman Empire laid the groundwork for the linguistic diversity we see today. These languages, while distinct, share a common ancestry that can be traced back to the streets and forums of ancient Rome. Language classes around the world teach these Romance languages, connecting students to a rich linguistic heritage that spans millennia. Roman engineering feats, from roads and aqueducts to arches and domes, continue to inspire architects and engineers to this day. The ingenuity and precision of Roman engineering have left a lasting mark on the built environment. Modern infrastructure projects often draw upon the principles and techniques pioneered by Roman engineers. The durability and functionality of Roman roads and aqueducts are testaments to their advanced understanding of materials and construction methods. Engineers and architects study these ancient designs, seeking to replicate their success and learn from their innovations. Perhaps most importantly, the Roman Empire serves as a reminder that even the most powerful civilizations are not invincible. The grandeur of the Colosseum and the might of the Roman legions once symbolized the empire's dominance. Yet, these symbols now stand as monuments to a fallen empire, reminding us of the impermanence of power. Historical reenactments and studies of Roman life provide valuable insights into the daily experiences and struggles of those who lived during this era, offering lessons that remain relevant today. It teaches us that progress is not linear, that decline is possible, and that the seeds of destruction can often be found within. The ruins of Rome, overgrown with vegetation and weathered by time, are poignant symbols of this truth. Historians and scholars analyze the factors that led to Rome's decline, seeking to understand how such a powerful civilization could fall. Their findings serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that vigilance and adaptability are crucial for the survival of any society. The story of the Roman Empire is a cautionary tale, a reminder that we must constantly strive to build just and equitable societies, lest we repeat the mistakes of the past. The lessons of Rome are taught in classrooms around the world, emphasizing the importance of civic responsibility, ethical leadership, and social cohesion. By learning from the successes and failures of the Roman Empire, we can work towards creating a future that honors the best of our shared human heritage while avoiding the pitfalls that led to Rome's downfall.